Hello and welcome back, I'm Jayborino. We are playing Warcraft 3. This is Exodus of the Horde, the prologue campaign. These last 3 missions were part of the demo. I have obtained them on Hive Workshop. They are fully voiced, they just were not shipped with the full release of the game. So here we are playing them, they are part of the main game after all. So, countdown to Extinction. Sunlight greets Thrall and his companions as they escape the underground lair and make their way back to the surface.
Have slaughtered my minions and defiled my sanctuary. Now you will be drowned by the wrath of the tides.
You'll have no more sacrifices today, witch. Go back to the depths where you belong.
Very well. Your choice is made. The air you breathe now will be your last.
At last, we've reached our landing site.
Warchief, while you were gone, the nearby volcano erupted. This entire island has begun to sink.
How long to repair the ships?
The repairs are nearly done, Warchief.
Then finish them quickly. We're about to have company. Defend the ships at all costs.
Okay. Ooh, a holdout. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get that saturated. Survive for 20 minutes. Alright, I think we can handle that. Ooh, witch doctors now.
Hey, where'd the others go? They go with you?
Berserker strength 2. Nice, so healing wards are available.
I am the war.
Okay, so hang on. We got rescue the trolls for reinforcements. Is it revealing where they are, like up in this area? Maybe over here, too? The trolls who remain scattered across the island will surely perish unless you bring them back to safety before time runs out. Okay. Well, I guess the sooner we can do that, the better. So let's go. Grab these, like, as soon as possible. We got a healing fountain in our base. Goblin merchant down there, which we won't need. Okay, there's one set. We're going to send these back to base, and then Thrall, I guess, just run right up there. No crates to break. And let's grab Berserker Strength and then a couple extra grunts. They're also cheaper in this version of the game, so... Because we're playing on Frozen Throne, so... you know, kind of cheating, kind of not. Okay, up here... No, this is just... I don't know why we have vision of this up here. Maybe use...
Away off the island?
Maybe we should use Farsight, I don't know.
This island be sinking quick. We come with you, man.
Mana Stone. Here, ditch this. Ditch both of these. Break. Alright, this is going to start heating up pretty quick, I think. Here, pick up the Mana Stone, dog. Crates, and then... we need more burrows. What I would really like is to get a fortress so I can get mastery training on my casters. That's going to make this so much easier. I mean, it's going to be easy regardless. Healing wards is probably worth grabbing as well. Even though we also have access to a healing fountain. So I think we're going to be fine at the end of the day. I mean, the question is how much of this map do we want to explore? Like Thrall alone, he's got healing items. He should be okay. I'll get Shaman Adept training. We don't need pillage, so we can get a few extra peons. And then spike barricades. What do we got down here? Here, give me some wolves. Again, he can handle this himself. Just use these items now. Found some wolves. Okay, let's get another burrow in advance. And as long as we stay around like the 50 supply mark, I'm sure we're going to be fine. Another clause of attack.
For honor.
I feel like I'm just going to spend most of this map running around with Thrall looking for stuff. Okay, and I think with spike barricades, these guys are going to end up killing themselves, so... we need 210 lumber for a fortress. That's pretty pricey. Okay, running into an enemy attack. Take them out. How you doing, guys?
Let's get on with it.
We left some rings back here. I think we're okay. So I don't know how important it is that I, like, look around and find stuff to kill. I'm not too married to the idea, but, like, it doesn't hurt because Thrall doesn't have any auras or anything he's providing, so we might as well just run around and see, like, why is this area revealed to us? There's just, like, random wolves. Thrall's level 5, so I think he'll be okay to just kill these things himself. Okay, fortress time.
something in doing what you want.
And we can just run through here and do some quick repairs.
Work, my life.
And we've only got 3 entrances, so I think this is no problem. We do have Stasis Trap if necessary, and I suspect it will not be necessary. Just put like 1 Witch Doctor at each entrance. Between that and the fountains, I think we'll be just dandy. Talisman of Evasion, again, another thing that we don't need. Actually, this is the last mission for this, so just leave that. He's not melee. I see no reason to keep that on him. I guess we could look around until we find the Murloc bases. Maybe we could just destroy the bases, but that kind of is against the spirit of the map, so. We're sitting in low upkeep. I should probably just kill some units until I'm not in upkeep, until I have no upkeep at all. Yeah, go ahead and attack Thrall. That's fine. I got some wards. Is there something down here? I don't think so. I think that's just Fog of War on the map. What are you going to drop? We haven't been attacked for a while. I assume the end is going to become kind of nuts, but who knows? Here. Heal yourself. And then, I guess let's keep going. Raider, no! Oh, they're coming in with some,
Cannot protect you now.
Your efforts are futile, land dwellers. The darkness of the deeps is all that awaits you.
I liked his little battle cry. Okay, I guess let's come home, and we'll see what we can cut through to get home. Maybe go this way? More wolves, what do you know? Get in there, boys. Okay, fortress is still not done. Just make some extra grunts. Could probably get another couple shaman for when we do have mastery training.
Let's get on with it.
I guess we're getting some extra cash for this, too. Ring of Protection +4.
Let's get on.
Fine. Here. That like doubles his armor, doesn't it? Almost. It's like a solid 60% increase. Alright. That was a solid expedition. Let's come back to base. Seems like the right area is the only area that's in mild trouble. Alright, this is done. So cancel this. We're going to grab Shaman Mastery Training and Witch Doctor Training, and then grab a couple extra Shaman. With that Bloodlust, we're going to be cooking with gas. Bloodlusted Grunts, I think, is probably all we need. Doesn't hurt to get some Troll Regeneration with some extra Grunts. And with our extra money... Now Thrall is back home as well. I suppose I can keep looking around with him to see what's around. There's some wolves down there. Let's go check down in this area. Check the Goblin Merchant.
You seek me help? What you be craving?
Alright, and I guess, again, let's spread out the Witch Doctors that we do have. Here, have some of this. And some wolves. I could use Farsight as well to scout out, but I don't know. It's not that important. It's mostly just, like, looking for possible secrets. Again, in, like, the main campaigns, maybe I'll be a little more diligent in finding all the secrets just to show them off. But in this, again, this is more just, like, showing the maps as they were as part of the demo. Alright, there's another enemy base. I definitely could sweep this map, but let's just see how it goes. Water elementals. I wonder if those are being summoned. The water elementals are summoned. Got a lot of these. And I've got a lot of these. Too many Witch Doctors, but we'll have. I guess. I mean, we've got a flippin' fountain right by us, so it's kind of like, should I even bother making more Witch Doctors or getting mastery training? Let's get more Shaman.
For honor.
Shaman, the ultimate spellcaster, is for Horde, if you ask me. Though, I mean, Stasis Traps are also really, really strong. What? Or do they get eaten? No, I guess they get dispelled. The Lightning Lizards technically do different type of damage. Would you just get out of here? They're being summoned by this lady.
Yes. We're under attack.
Watch this. Zap them. Get them. Maybe they don't... Oh, no. Well, no, it's... There we go. I was going to say, do they not trigger that? That would be really odd if they don't. Again, I suspect that Bloodlusted Grunts will be enough to complete this. There's the volcano in the island that supposedly is going to blow up and stop us from getting out of here. Oh, that's the actual witch. I got it. I thought that was just a random creep. Okay.
Narrow research complete.
Here, heal yourself through this. Hit this one, this one, this one. Okay, you guys come on over here. And then we can start throwing down some healing wards. Did we kill her? We did. Okay, great. I should have probably just gotten more barracks. But that's fine. Okay, get over there. Please. Please. Okay, I think that one was actually eaten. Yeah, look at this. They're flooding in now. We should be fine, ultimately. We can make some extra towers, but... especially once Thrall comes back. Gloves of Haste is actually pretty decent. Here, just use that. Gloves of Haste. I think we've looked everywhere.
For honor.
It looks like it. Here. How dare you, sir? You fool. Wow, that one, was that like a hero? Or, I don't think it was a hero, but that was pretty... that did a lot of damage, didn't it?
Yes.
I guess those probably do piercing damage. We need the War Mill again before we can make
I help? A wise plan. What you want? Right.
any more towers.
Fire.
Okay, we'll just move Thrall to whatever side's actively getting attacked. We got these guys here.
Who you want to kill?
Witch
Still need
Doctors.
more time to finish the repairs, War Chief.
Speed it up. Yeah, with Bloodlust, we're going to be doing so much extra damage. 10 minutes until ship repairs are complete. We're halfway through. Quick save, baby. This could go wrong so quickly. Who knows? Who knows what could happen?
I hear there's someone ready to ride.
Okay, great. Just gotta wait for this War Mill to complete, and then maybe we just make like 2 more towers over here. And then we just sit and wait. I don't even want to have to make more. That is, I mean, that's a lot of Murlocs, to be fair.
How can I help?
But as long as we're healing, I don't think they're going to be able to outdamage this.
I am.
Here, Thrall, let's see what's in this crate.
Work complete.
Potion of mana. All right, well, we'll leave that on the ground in case we need it, and I suspect we will not.
I am the war.
Okay, great. Yeah, and you can see this group just absolutely obliterated that incoming attack.
You up.
Witch Doctors, man, pretty good.
We need more gold.
More gold for thorium upgrade. Okay, and then maybe we get a few more headhunters now, because they're a little lighter on gold, aren't they? And that's what we're short on, mostly just because we're sitting in low upkeep, which is not super necessary. But, I think this is fine. I might even just queue up improved spiked barricades, because we're going to have a few of these towers that are going to be ready to go. Another thing we can do is just run out here and throw down some wards.
Right away.
Like over here. And then, where else can they come from? I guess over here. And this is just like an early warning system.
Work complete.
Can Murlocs walk through deep water? I don't think so. They're not like Naga that can do that. But in any case, I think they can only come from this direction, from the south. Okay, cool. Just every little bit of extra help. And then I guess, sure, let's run up here, ward your old base. Okay, let's get a couple extra headhunters. We got some upgrades coming up. Perfect. And those are instantly cloaked, right? Okay, so we can see them coming from this direction, for example.
I hear the summons.
As they come in close, we just throw down a healing ward and go. More shaman. I mean, it does cost a lot of mana to keep Bloodlust up, but that's why we just need a few extra shaman, and we're going to be supply blocked.
Something you're doing?
Sure. One more Orc Burrow. 7 minutes. We're opening up this area for them to attack us, which I'm not thrilled with, but, I mean,
How can I help?
again, it's not like...
What
Dangers for sword.
I was going to say, it's not like this is hard difficulty, but it's actually not. It's not like hard difficulty. This is fine. And let's keep an eye out for where the Sea Witch is coming from, because we can always We just want to make sure Thrall's on whatever side she's showing up in, and we'll be
What
okay.
you want me to do? What?
Okay, and then these guys we'll send over here. Shaman over here. I think I would have preferred a Fountain of Mana over a Fountain of Healing, because we have plenty of healing. But this composition is basically going to be our main... I mean, we add a Kodo Beast eventually. You know, you throw a Kodo Beast in there, and this is pretty much the end game orc composition for the campaigns. You get a couple... You know, you get one Kodo Beast and maybe one or two Tauren, and you're cooking with gas. I said that already earlier, cooking with gas. Here, let's throw it on a Stasis Trap, too. I don't know if that's going to cloak in time. We could just move Thrall up.
Soon this land will be consumed by the tides. Prepare for the sea's cold embrace.
Classic taunting every time the hero shows up. Every time. Alright, you guys just hit her. Could also lure her back into the Stasis Trap. That would be kind of funny. This is our first... Oh no, there was a hero in Mission 3 as well. I was going to say, this is our first enemy hero, but we had to deal with the Archmage as well.
Let's get on.
Lizarding us. Wait, no, he's not... Is he an Archmage? What is Jaina, then? Like, Jaina is... What is she labeled as, if not an Archmage? She's probably just like a mage. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to transition this group up here. Yeah, those siege golems, man, those are no joke. Here, just once again, throw down the heal. Underworld minions. Besieged by the forces of hell. Thrall holds out for another 5 minutes. We're going to get hit pretty hard, I'm sure, on all three sides of it, near the end of this. Our sentry wards...
Now, War Chief. The ships are nearly ready.
Sentry ward should keep us going for a while. Just keep getting some extra units. Is fine.
Something you're doing?
5 minutes. Here, we'll build a couple watchtowers out near the fountain. It's fine. And typically, you can put some burrows around the watchtowers. It just depends on, like, you can get real city builder with it. It is advantageous to do that. It's just how worthwhile it is to put, you know, set your focus on, like, I need to build a bunch of farms around these towers. Like, sometimes it's not necessarily worth your attention to do that, or resources for that matter, because it is resource intensive. I mean, you need the burrows anyway, but they might get destroyed by siege weaponry. Again, you're just going to be putting your supply structures out to get destroyed. There'll be times when I do it, like on specific holdout missions, but I don't know how necessary it's going to be in the grand scheme. And as we get these guys leveled up towards +3, this is going to be ending relatively quick. Put these guys over here just in case. We got the Stasis Trap. Actually, never mind, not for long. But I've come to appreciate Stasis Traps a lot more.
Work complete.
They, even, like, in the middle of combat, you just plop them down in the middle of the fight, and as long as the fight's going to last more than 5 seconds, which it typically does in Warcraft 3, then, a 6-second stun is really solid, and then heroes get stunned for slightly less than that, but still, really, really good. Who... Oh, look at that. Look at this guy. He won't have enough mana, but that's okay. Wow, how many waves of Rain of Fire does this guy get? Holy shit. I was thinking of, like, surely not more than 4 or 5, but he had, like, level 3 Rain of Fire. That's fine. Look at that. Alright, you guys pivot back this way. 3 minutes. Yeah, attack my in-progress tower so I can cancel it. Typically, you can also manipulate enemy AI by repairing with peons, because they tend to... They'll focus down units that are repairing. So, like, this peon probably has a higher threat, aggregate threat to the enemy than... I don't think he can die to poison? Okay. To the enemy than the tower itself. You can see he was getting hit, and then my tower was getting repaired. All is well and good. Ooh, that was close. I'm not sure if he was getting targeted there, but it's possible that him being... No, it's not a ramp. I was going to say him being uphill might have saved him, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, these guys just go straight for the towers. And they don't even bother going for the peons. Yeah, I think, towers are not the right choice on this mission, and perhaps this is meant to be a bit of a learning experience to tell players, like, hey, don't try to spam towers. It's not going to work.
Yes, War Chief.
Don't do it.
Build more burrows.
Okay. Okay, and we're maxed at... No, see, again, this is Frozen Throne. I mean, the upkeep can be adjusted, though, in the editor, so I'm kind of surprised. What did you do? So I'm kind of surprised that whoever transitioned this didn't bother to change that over to, like, Reign of Chaos. I understand, again, in order to bundle a campaign, it needed to be done in Frozen Throne. And some stuff has changed. Like, for example, my casters, well, Witch Doctors do magic damage, but my Shaman do piercing damage, right? So that's retained from Frozen Throne, but some other stuff has not been updated. And I would have liked to see that kept more consistent with Reign of Chaos. Not that that's super important. Again, we're mostly just showing these missions just to say, hey, look at these interesting this little microcosm of Warcraft history, you know?
Yes.
So 1 minute left. Usually around the 2-minute mark is where, you know, classic Blizzard holdout maps, you start getting flooded with enemies, but
Let's get on.
nah, not today. Here, put a ward down over here just in case. I'm sure the Sea Witch will come and attack us one last time. These wards last a really long time. I'm getting some weird frame drops here.
Hear the summons.
Hold the line, my warriors. Our freedom is at hand.
Yeah, see, you can see him starting to flood
Direct me.
from the bases. The Sea Witch is coming from the upper
The
right.
spirits are resting.
Again, I'm getting some, like, weird slowdown here, interestingly
Our
enough.
town is under attack.
There's 2 enemy heroes coming in. Oh, it's the Sorcerer.
Regard.
There's literally no way they could destroy my whole base before this ends.
At last the end draws near. Your deaths are only the beginning. Soon all land dwellers will be entombed in a watery grave.
Heck yes, I just put down a healing ward on top of my healing fountain. Okay, we won. Thrall's still alive. He didn't kill the heroes. Oh, he's actually a hero. He's not just a caster.
Sail on, land dwellers. Flee! The dark tide is coming to swallow you all, and once it begins, there will be nowhere to hide.
I don't know exactly what the witch was talking about, but I do know that our destiny lies elsewhere. For now, we set sail for Kalimdor. That is where our future will unfold.
There we go. Neat little holdout map there at the end. Interesting enemy compositions, right? You don't really see that in future maps. I mean, you get some weird stuff like the tower defense with weird, strange enemy waves, but again, that's meant to be more of an arcadey type experience custom map. But this one, yeah, you had like a weird Murloc faction with those big siege golems and such. It's interesting to see these maps again. These were made before the rest of the campaigns in theory and released as a demo, so it's kind of cool to see what they were thinking about. And that Sea Witch is clearly supposed to be some sort of proto-Ashara, right? Kind of inspired the Naga, I imagine, later on with the, you know, the Murlocs and all that. So that's the impression that I got. And again, you just have to sort of contextualize these maps with when they were created. But anyway, when we get to the Orc campaign, we're only going to have the items we picked up in chapters 1 and 2. And when we come back with this series, we'll be starting the human campaign. As I mentioned, I may take a few days break in releasing videos between each campaign to make sure that I'm all caught up, because I would like to release each campaign in like a nice consecutive chunk of time, just one a day, until you get to the end of one of the campaigns. Then we might take a few days break, depending on how much I have recorded, and that's how it's going to go. So I can't say exactly how long it might be between this and the next campaign. I may be all caught up, and there'll be no break. If there is a break, that just means I'm recording the rest of the human campaign, and I'll start releasing it soon after. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to be getting into actual hard difficulty Warcraft 3 next time, and I'll see you then. Bye now.